Well, thank you for joining us at News at Noon. I'm Eddie Randall. Prevention, impact, and recovery. That's what Governor Jared Polis says Colorado is focusing on to fight against the COVID-19 outbreak. During a press conference in the last hour, the governor announced that Coloradans have donated nearly $3 million to a relief fund. Governor Polis says that money will support medical and cleaning supplies, healthcare workers, homeless shelters, and the Coloradans who have lost their jobs due to restaurants and bars closing. The governor acknowledged that this is a hard time for all of us, but it's something we can get through together.
I want to challenge Coloradans to do our part, each and every one of us, to help us all get through this together. By working together, we can build a cohesive network that makes sure that no one falls through the cracks during this difficult times.
Now, aside from donating money, Governor Polis says there are other ways to help, like volunteering your time and helping with blood donations. You can find out more ways to get involved on the website helpcoloradonow.org. Well, on the federal level, today, President Trump announced that he's invoking a provision that allows the government to force American businesses to produce materials the nation needs. The president says he plans on signing the Defense Production Act in case we need it. Now, it could require businesses to make things like ventilators and medical supplies as the nation prepares for a surge in COVID-19 cases. Now, the president also announced today that the U.S. and Canada will temporarily close their shared border to non-essential travel. Now, it's unclear when exactly that will happen or how long it would last, but the president says it will not affect trade between the countries. Well, we're also learning more about the federal government's proposal to send checks to all Americans. The Treasury Department wants to pay out $500 billion in cash by early next month. The amount each person will get depends on income and family size. The first check would be issued April 6th, with a second check coming mid-May. Now, money would also go to airlines as well as loans for other struggling industries and small businesses. This is part of a bigger funding bill that will be discussed next week. However, today the U.S. Senate is expected to pass another crucial COVID-19 bill. This could be a saving grace for a lot of workers who have lost their jobs recently. Now, the bill would secure paid emergency leave and enhance unemployment insurance. In addition, President Trump also announced that his administration is suspending foreclosures and evictions until the end of April. Another day, another Dow plunge. Today, stocks fell more than 1,000 points at the opening bell, and trading had to be halted about an hour ago. Now, this is a live look at the big board right now. The Dow is down nearly 2,000 points, despite the Trump administration's work on an economic stimulus package. It's not putting to rest fears of a recession. Well, right now, state officials say an unprecedented amount of Coloradans are filing for unemployment. The Colorado Department of Labor and Employment says as of Tuesday, nearly 7,000 people had filed claims. This comes after Governor Jared Polis banned all on-site dining at Colorado restaurants and bars, only allowing delivery and takeout services for the next 30 days. We talked to some bars who are sending employees home, but still trying to remain positive during this difficult time.
Got my 2 kids at home, but I've got my 80, 90 kids here, and we're going to get through this. I mean, we're going to come back with a fury when this all ends.
I'm trying to make sure and, assure our staff that they know they will have a home to come back to and a job to come back to, and I see us being busier than ever when we reopen after May.
Now, we're hearing there is a little bit of relief. There are some employment options during this time. Major companies like King Soopers and Safeway are hiring hundreds of workers to meet recent demands. Meanwhile, we've learned of Colorado's second death from COVID-19. The Weld County Health Department says it's a man who's in his 70s with underlying health issues. As of this afternoon, we know of 183 confirmed cases of COVID-19 right here in our state. Now, we've also learned 2 Coloradans in Congress are in self-quarantine right now. Republican Senator Cory Gardner and Democratic Congressman Jason Crow both met with a constituent who later tested positive for COVID-19. Now, they don't know if this was the same person. However, neither of them are showing any symptoms at this time. Well, this afternoon, 9 Health is hosting a virtual town hall on the COVID-19 virus. 9 Health expert Dr. Powell Coley and Dr. John Hammer, an infectious disease physician, will be answering your questions. Now, you can join the live stream on the 9 News Facebook page or our YouTube pages. Now, that's going to be happening from 4 to 5:30 today.